Hi guys, it's Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for Talisman Online, free-to-play 3D fantasy MMORPG published by Miracle Castle. Now I'll spend about 5 to 10 minutes running around checking the game out, make some quick comments. If you guys want to play Talisman Online or just learn more about it, check out our full review on the link below. So let's go ahead and log in. Now Miracle Castle, the guys behind this game, I don't think they publish anything else but Talisman Online. So the game right off the bat has a lot of servers, so more so than most games. So let's go play in Light in Darkness, whatever that means, because it has the highest server load, so it means more players. Alright, so we can see our character creation screen here. Apparently we can play Wizard, Monk, Assassin, Fairy, and Tamer. And it seems like they're gender locked for the most part. Monks can only be male, Assassins can only be male, Fairies and Tamers can only be female. But for some reason, the Wizard can be both male and female, so I guess he's special somehow. So I'll just cycle through the classes real quick to see what they do. Alright, he spins his wand over there. We got an Assassin, he disappears, cool guy. And I'm gonna go ahead and see what we have over here for the female characters. Not liking what I see, not seeing enough. 5 out of 10. Let's go with the Wizard, see how they look. Alright, I'm liking this a little better. And I love how so many of these MMORPGs, female characters have such little armor around their chest area because that makes sense, right? Because in battle, you need to have that part exposed so you have more agility or something, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and just make this character and see our face styles. And you have about 8 different options for each, it seems. Or, yeah, about 8 different options for each face and hairstyle. It doesn't matter, I'm going to go with the starting one and let's log in. Agree. Usually the create button, they call it agree over here. And this is of course one of those games where your character looks awesome, but when you actually make your character, it doesn't look nearly as awesome. So we start off our adventure in Green Scarp, one of the towns in the game, or a small village, whatever you want to call it. So right off the bat, what I really like is that there's a lot of people in the game. Even these newbie areas are packed with people and lush with activity. And it gives the game a certain community feel to it, a full feel to it. And the worst is when you log into a game and you see nobody playing. I can't handle that. And it's good that the early area is full too. It shows that a lot of new people are playing the game as well. So we got Buddha Slave over here. He wants me to right click him. Alright. And he's giving us some quests for mana potions. Good deal. And of course you can skip past the quest dialogue because it's not well translated, but that's to be expected. So to accept all of this nonsense and see what's up. Let's talk to Buddhist Novice Ming. And for some reason, this dude over here is like twice as tall as I am. Why is that? It doesn't make any sense. And why do I have swords flying behind me if I'm supposed to be a wizard? But those are questions only developers can answer, so let's go kill some stuff. I thought L would bring up the quest menu, but I was wrong. Apparently T brings up the quest menu here. So we need to kill little wild boars. So it seems like I can click on the quest right away and you'll see me run towards the quest area. And this is something that I found that Redcliffe did as well and a few other MMORPGs, and I actually like this because I hate looking for specific monsters in the game, especially if the game makes it very difficult to find them. So the game should either have an auto find feature or they should be clearly labeled on the map. I mean, it shouldn't be too easy, but I hate it when it's ridiculously difficult. I mean, it shouldn't be a hassle to find the monsters you need to kill for a quest. God forbid you have to actually read the quest dialogue to see where it is. So right over here I can kill some little wild boars. And I have 2 skills to start off with, Fire Barb and Fire Strike. Let's try them out on this little boar. And you can see our casting meter over here. And this is actually one of those games, I know we wrote in one of our editorials on MMOHut, it was a bit like WoW. And the only reason we said that was because I played this game a long time ago before. Is that some of the skill animations, the skill icons are just copied directly from WoW. I remember one of the other classes have a skill where the icon is actually Frostbolt, and it's totally identical. They just ripped it right from there. I mean, this is one of the older games as well. This came out, I believe, well before Runes of Magic. And a lot of the other WoW clones that really popularized the whole WoW clone thing. Games like Alaj and Runes of Magic mostly. Even Neo Online now is a lot like WoW. And of course, you can find your quest with the exclamation marks. WoW really just got that really popular, I guess. So, quest NPCs are labeled with exclamation marks, and when you complete the quest, there's the question marks. The game has various mounts as well, from regular horses to tigers and other crazy things. You can see our quests over here, which is nice. So they're easily displayed. Our map over here, let's see how many areas are in the map. So I think this is the whole world over here. So the game world is not that big. Something like 15-20 maps in the entire game world. It would have been nice if there were a little bit more. So you're a little bit restricted by content. But right off the bat, I am impressed by the amount of people that play this game. And for that reason alone, it's probably worth checking out. And I want to level up, but it's taking a long while. More so than most games at level 1. Even games with slow-paced experience usually level up after the first few kills. Well, I'll just scroll around my items over here and see what we have. Merge Talisman, Enhanced Talisman, Sit, Newbie Mana Potion. That is not a potion, that's like a bunch of gels on a piece of plastic. These aren't, yeah, this may be a potion, but potions are supposed to be bottled. I don't know. I'm gonna try my normal attack as well, rather than my magic attack, to see how that is. After I pull him with my spell. It seems Fire Barb has a longer cooldown, so I'm better off starting a fight with that. Let's see how my normal attack looks. Will I actually get to use those 2 swords in the background? There you go. See, I'm attacking him. But I think I have to click every single time as a mage. So yeah, you don't want to use your regular attacks. Stick with your spells. And the spell animations are surprisingly good. You saw some really, flashy effects. And the chat is really easy because in the chat you can click on any item that people link. The Greedy Wolf Armament, I can click on it and it's blue, so it probably means it's rare. And you can see the various stats on it. And that's also just copied straight from WoW. I know WoW made that really popular, the whole linking items thing. And it actually makes commerce in the game and just trading a lot easier. Because before, back in the day, you'd have to see the item in the trading window to see what it did, which is pretty stupid. So whoever invented that, I like to shake their hand. Killing some more little wild boars. I can't even kill the big boars yet. Gotta kill their baby boars. And I can tell this is one of the quests in the game where you have to kill the boars to pick up a quest item, but they don't drop the quest item all the time. They only drop it sometimes. So only some boars apparently carry boar knuckle. See, this boar did not have a boar knuckle. It only had some copper coins. Let's see if this one had it. There we go. There's one. And I find that a bit ridiculous. I like it when a game just tells you, oh, collect 8 boar dusts or boar feet, and every time you kill a boar, it'll just go up by 1. It makes a lot more sense than having to manually loot the quest item every time. And it's annoying when quest items don't always drop. Big group of boars over there. If I had some AoE effects spells, I'd rip them. Let's see my attributes over here. So it says spouse none. So apparently you could get married in the game. And I noticed that's a growing phenomenon in a lot of these Asian MMORPGs. They support like in-game marriage. I know even MapleStory does that. They were actually one of the first to do that though. There's a reputation system, which I'm sure is similar to WoW, but I can't see it right now. Close this stuff out, and let's see what else we got. Skill menu. So let's see how skills work here. So it seems like I can just have access to new skills as I level up. I don't think I have to train them on my own. So it just as you level up, you'll have access to new skills, or at least maybe you have to train them once. But that's how it works. Let's see let's click on this enhanced talisman over here. So I have 117 energy. Let's see. Now the game is called Talisman Online, and talismans do play a big role in the game. Let me show you how that works real quick. If I know how it works, bring my inventory. You can actually just take your equipment off your whatever you're using, drag it into your enhanced menu over here, and click start. And now we'll watch our character do some crazy meditation to enhance our weapon. When the talisman bar fills up and my energy runs out over here, I'll upgrade my weapon and it'll be able to do more damage and have varying stats. Hopefully I have enough points to upgrade it, but I don't think I can. And I can't zoom the camera. I can't pan the camera down any further, guys. I already tried. I'm sorry. No, I couldn't upgrade it right now. And it's kind of annoying when I'm sure it's annoying later on when you're trying to upgrade your weapons and you have a lot of energy and you can't use it all at once and you gotta wait for that stupid thing to fill up every time. Level cap wise, I think the level cap is 90 plus, so you do have a lot of stuff to do in the game. And I actually can't use skills unless I have my weapon equipped. So the black luster sword over here is pretty important for me. So even mages are clearly gear dependent in the game. And let's blast some more wild boars to get more talismans and more energy points. So that seems like the only real way to customize your character. Because every wizard, I believe, will have access to the same skills. And the only way to really differentiate your character is through the game's item growth system, which I think is pretty well done. Graphically speaking, the game is a bit old, but the game runs perfectly fine on moderately old computers, and the game supports resolution up to 1920 by 1080, so you can play it fine on a widescreen monitor. It has varying graphical supports, including windowed mode, which is always nice. Time to kill more wild boars. And I leveled up, and let's see if I can hand in my quest. I have a feeling it's one of those games where quests give a lot of experience, because I would hate to grind to level 90 plus with just grinding, because it was really slow paced. And zooming in on my character. Movement feels a little bit jagged, but when you zoom out over here, it doesn't feel as bad. But just the fact that a lot of people play the game is good enough for me. Let's talk to this dude and see how much experience we get. We're at 0% about, and now we have, well, bam, almost 50%. So yeah, As I said earlier, questing plays a big part in the game. You shouldn't try grinding outright. It doesn't work. It's a bad way to level up. I know in some games, at least in MapleStory at one point, the best way to level up was to just grind. But even they fixed that in MapleStory. It's a little bit easier to level up. We got some tree people over here. Remind me of Trent from Warcraft 3. Maps are pretty large and open. And I'm sure more quests over here I can grab as well. And I like when a game is really quest-oriented early on. It gives you some direction in the game. I just hate being, clueless and just wandering around on my own. The mounts are really cool as well. And come to think of it, the graphics here remind me a little bit of Battle of the Immortals, if you've seen the trailers for it. But Battle of the Immortals has much better graphics from what I've seen, but the graphic style is pretty similar. At least I see it. I don't know about you guys.